When we are building Fusion extensions using the APPUI, also known as SaaS VB, we might come across a scenario wherein we would be needing a feature wherein to download the information available in the page as a PDF file. For example, I will input the text here, demo, to show how to generate the PDF file in SaaS VB or in the APPUI. There is a typo over here. Let me just correct how to generate. So this is just for the demonstration. I have put one simple text information and I will click on this PDF. What APPUI will do is it will generate a PDF file. If you see, it has downloaded on click of the button, that is sample.pdf. If I click on this, I will see the text as I have entered over here in my page. So this is just for the demonstration, but in actual use case, you might have a number of information on the extension. For example, if you are creating a supplier negotiation, then you will have a negotiation title information, evaluator, supplier information, the requirements and the budgeting, etc. So when you click on this PDF file, it has to download all the information like the forms, like the tables, and so on and so forth, and the PDF file. So this will be very useful if you come across a scenario to generate the PDF file right within the APPUI extension. So I am using the APPUI over here. If I click on this, I will be seeing the navigator and all the icons which Fusion is using. Now, without wasting much time, let's see how to do the same with the help of APPUI. I have created the workspace to build this APPUI extension with the name PDF download. For demonstration purpose, I have created a sketch repository as I am not going to publish this extension. So in your case, you will be creating a dedicated Git repository for the use case. So by default, Visual Builder or APPUI is not having inbuilt capability to generate the PDF file, but we can leverage the libraries available for JavaScript in the marketplace. The library which I am using in order to generate the PDF file is the jspdf, which is the most popular library in the market. First and the foremost thing is we have to make sure we get the source code for the jspdf, and the most reliable source is the CDN repository. So we can go for the CDN.js and you can search for the jspdf and you can download the latest library available at the time of implementation. For example, if I want to know the source code for this, I will just copy this from here and paste in the browser. So it will download the JS map file. Suppose if I want to download this JS file itself, I will just put this link in the browser and it will show the source code. You can just right click and save the file as a .js file on your computer. So after you get the source code for the JS PDF, click on this APPUI. If you are having a number of extensions, just make sure the extension where your page is located, that extension you have to expand, and then you have to go to the resources and go to the JS. The JS file, whatever you have downloaded into your computer, you have to just import over here in the JS and you can drag and drop the file. I have already dropped the file over here with the name jspdf.js. I have created one input text so that I display the information what I input in the input text over here in the PDF. This is for the demonstration purpose. But in your case, you might be having a forms, tables, so on and so forth, which you want to print in the PDF. For that, printing information in the PDF, you can have a look at the source code or the documentation by jspdf, or you can use any of the AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on and so forth. Now this I have hooked up to this variable which I have created to store this value entered by the user with the name input text. Now on click of the button, user has to download a PDF file. So for that purpose, I have linked this button with the action chain. So in this action chain, I am running the JavaScript function and I am passing the input text entered by the user as an argument. Now let me just go into the function. First and the foremost thing is you have to refer to the JavaScript file which you have imported over here under the resources, and the format is resources/js and then the file name. .js you don't have to put over here, you can skip. Up to .js we have to put it over here, that is resources/js and the /js pdf. And how you are going to refer this, we have to mention it over here. And here is a simple code how we can create an instance of this class, that is the JS PDF, and then we can add the text. And then we are using this command or the function, that is doc.save and the file name. So file name we can make dynamic as well by passing any argument, or we can make use of any of the value available in your argument array, objects, and so forth. So following this method, we can build a functionality wherein user will get an option to download the PDF file using the APPUI extensions which you build for your Oracle Fusion customers.